Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. If you like making money and you need help making more money, or you want to learn about commodity investing, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumb up for this content and leave comments below if you guys have any questions. I'm going to go over market tactics, and it's not our market tactics. It's the market tactics for other players to get your shares. And what I'm trying to do is prevent them from getting your shares. They're reaching in and I'm trying to hit their hand down so they don't reach in your portfolio and grab the shares out of it. And I'm going to show you the tactics they use to get your shares. So let's jump in here. I call it market tactics. You'll see this when markets are open and closed. So this is how they get your shares. They open the market higher and they get people excited to buy in. And you know what they do? They sell shares to everyone in that excitement. That's how they offload shares. And they also use this tactic. They open the market down hard. They get everyone to be scared, so they sell their positions. And you know what they do? They end up buying up all the shares that you just offloaded to them, and then they reverse the price rapidly, like we saw today in the markets, which is Friday. And the way they're doing this is they're playing off your emotions. They're playing with your emotions. What I'm saying is you got to control your emotions. You got to see this. You got to know what they're doing. Don't let them win. Don't let them get your shares. You know what? You should do, if you're a new investor, almost do opposite of what your emotions are telling you. If you say, holy crap, I'm down huge, it's almost like turn that and say, look, I should be buying. I should be buying these things. And then once you get the hang of it, it's very easy to see what they're doing. Once you know all this. So become a part of this channel. Subscribe to the channel and be a part of our community. I'm going to help you not get scared out of your positions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this together with you if you need help. And I'm going to help you get through these market scares. Know you're on the right side of the trade and research my previous videos on ratio investing and value to understand what they're doing and to understand the value of when to buy and when to sell. If you know this, if you know the value of things, it makes it a lot easier to hold these investments. And in my opinion, I think it's a once in a lifetime opportunity that's coming up. And you shouldn't be afraid. You shouldn't be afraid of being down 20, 30% on a position. You should be afraid of not being in the position and not accumulating more. So my opinion has always been be aggressive and accumulate shares over time, especially during times when people are afraid and emotions are high. You should do opposite of your emotions if you're a new investor and haven't learned how to control your emotions and see value. I want to be very aggressive here. Now, we want lower prices, and I'm going to share some picks that I have. Just companies. I'm not telling you to go out and buy them. I'm just telling you what I am looking at. We want low prices, and we want them low for some duration so we can accumulate shares on the cheap. I'm watching uranium companies like a hawk and cost averaging into them when they pull back. And people always ask in the comments, well, what companies am I looking at? Well, here they are. Encore Energy, ENCUF, Deep Yellow, DYLLF, Goviax, Global Atomic, Pure Point Uranium, Canalaska Uranium, Standard Uranium, Bannerman, Sky Harbor, Blue Sky Uranium. There's a bunch more. And what I'm doing is I'm spreading my money amongst these uranium companies. I'm spreading them all out so I have a little bit in all of them. If one or two or all of them take off massively, I want to capture those gains. If you want to look at my older videos, you can see a position sizing video that I have. And it talks about why I position size and why I spread my money out. Because if you have 100 bagger plus in your portfolio and you capture it, it'll change your portfolio no matter how much money you have in it. I'm also watching these below. These are some of the royalty companies that I think are looking stronger. They're starting to turn around. EMX, Nova Royalty, Teuton Resources, Ely Gold, Wheaton Precious Metals, Sandstorm, Royal Gold, Franco-Nevada, and Osisko Royalties. They're all starting to turn around. Now, they haven't broken some of their downtrends, so be patient. I'm still waiting on some, but those are the ones I'm watching. I've also have a few silver stocks on my radar: AG, EXK, Sand.ca, MMNGF, which is metallic minerals, Discovery Metals. I do have more like Mag Silver, Hecla Mining. There's some other smaller companies too that I'm still watching. I'm watching these, and when they turn, I'm going to be adding a little bit of money in. I already have positions in all of these companies that I'm showing you. I have positions already. I'm looking to add to them. Physical metals. The paper price is getting to you, isn't it? You're watching the paper price. And you know what? It shouldn't be getting to you on the physical metals. I think, and I'm fairly confident, that inflation's going to have to come. They're going to have to inflate their way out of this. They're going to have to hold interest rates down. We've got the real estate market looking very strong and is aligned with an expansion phase, which typically in history has been inflationary. So if you tie the money printing that they're doing with the expansion phase in real estate, I think we have a tidal wave of inflation coming. And I think they have to sacrifice the dollar for it. I don't think they can raise interest rates substantially. So if they hold interest rates down and we have inflation that comes, you're going to get massive real negative rates. And that is going to push precious metals higher. It's going to push commodities higher. And what I am doing is I'm cost averaging into physical metals and into mining company positions. The ratios are cheap and the value is there in physical precious metals and the mining companies. Again, I'm not afraid. I'm super excited about the opportunities ahead of us and the years we will be right. Let's hope it stays down to accumulate a little longer for some sectors. I want as much as I can in these companies and physical precious metals to change my family's life for the better. And I want to change your life. I want to help you change your life. So become part of this channel and ask questions below if you have any. We have an excellent opportunity ahead of us. I know the money's not in these sectors because we can see the ratios are low. It's rotated out. That money's going to rotate back in when inflation goes up. We're seeing it already in the tech sector. It's just starting to rotate out. Eventually, when the inflation is seen and everyone can feel it, that money's going to rotate into the sectors that we're in. It's just the beginning right now. It's just starting to all kind of get volatile and start to rotate. This is where I get excited because if we get sell-offs, it gives us the last best opportunity to get these companies for cheap. And I'm down. Some of my recent positions that I've cost averaged into, I'm down on. And some I'm up a lot. But I'm going to continue to cost average in. I know this is coming. We could, if something were to go wrong in the short term, I'm just going to continue to cost average in and hold. If it goes down 30, 40%, my entire portfolio, I'm going to continue to cost average in and hold because we have to build these homes for real estate. Otherwise, we're going to have a massive shortage of homes. They're going to have to inflate their way out of this because we have too much debt. If you guys are interested in this, if this piques your interest, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up for this content. Leave comments below if you guys have any questions. Thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.